And we've been working together for a couple months, getting Nextdoor up and running in Camden County. And first of all, it's been really fun working with you. A couple early morning, late night texts getting it going.
Definitely.
But I wanted you to just share a little bit about, what kind of motivated you to do this, and what are you hoping to get out of your utilization of Nextdoor?
Well, the one thing is, as my department is always looking for ways to interact with the community, and this looked like another level of interaction, another way to build bridges and talk to our community. And that's something that really interested me and the chief and the entire department and the command staff, where we could find another way to reach out to people and have them reach out to us and not be afraid. And that's one of the things I love about Nextdoor, is that you have to verify who you are. And so we know we're actually talking to real people who are talking about real concerns in their neighborhoods.
Your residents, your taxpayers, essentially.
Exactly. Facebook, you can be anonymous, you can be anyone, you can make yourself up, but with Nextdoor, you actually have to be that person, and it's verified. So when I get a tip from a resident, I know that it's a bona fide tip coming from a real concerned citizen and not something that was generated by some kid somewhere else. So the thing is, when you get real information and you have real contact and real dialogue with real people, then that lines of communication just open up and they trust you, and the police department earns its legitimacy by getting our power from the people that we serve.
I love that. That's cool. Speaking of legitimacy from the power of the people you serve, what I think it really comes down to is relationships, right? And even, I notice this from a lot of the partners we work with around the country, and, it's very evident with you guys, is that you're like real people, and you're trying to make a difference, and that you can't do it alone. It's not just an enforcement thing. It's a taking care of the community. It's a whole community approach to addressing challenges and opportunities, right?
Well, it's a holistic approach to everything that we do. We're not an occupying force. We are an integral part of the community, and we want to be known as a neighbor. We want to be known as the cop on the block. Go back to Lieutenant James. Me. People. It's hard for people to hate Zsakhiem James. They can hate the uniform, but when they get to know Zsakhiem James, then they can say, well, wait a minute, he actually cares about our neighborhood. He's part of our neighborhood, and that's what we want to get back to, is that camaraderie, that sense of neighborhood. And I think Nextdoor is going to be another tool to allow us to take the hood out of the neighborhood and just leave the neighbors.
That's great. Well, Lieutenant Zsakhiem James from Camden County Police in New Jersey, thanks for taking a moment to speak with me.
No problem, Joe.